everybody, this is Shawn Powell. This is going to be about Power Lead Systems. I'm going to show you the plan. I'm going to tell you why you need to be involved in Power Lead Systems. I'm going to explain the compensation plan, exactly how everything works, y'all. I just want to start off right from the get-go. This was yesterday, y'all. Why you want to do online business and take it seriously. Um, I am 44 years old. I did restaurants for 26 years. I was averaging about 60, 65 hours a week in the restaurant. The last 13 years I was in restaurants. There was times that I was in restaurants where I was literally doing up to 90 plus hours a week. Some weeks, if I'd known how many hours I would have worked, I might not even wanted to show up, to be perfectly honest. But I was younger, didn't know anything better at that time. I was able to get free from the job May 7th of 2015. So being home with my little boy and online business is all I do. And I can tell you, it's been a blessing every day nonstop. But yesterday, just to give you an example, this is pictures I just posted a few minutes ago from yesterday. My little boy went on a field trip. He's in the fifth grade. All the fifth grade goes. Not a whole lot of parents there, more than usual. Usually it's just a couple of classes. This was the whole fifth grade, so I did get a chance to see more parents. But a good deal of the time, it would be me, the teacher, the parents. The kids are actually used to me going. I've got one little kid. He thinks I'm one of the chaperones that automatically goes, and he always wants to be in my category under with me as a chaperone. And it's a blessing that I get to spend everything that my little boy does at school. I'm there for. I don't miss anything. And I literally go from birthday to birthday with my little boy without missing a single day. And I can tell y'all, the ones who take online business seriously, and you get relentless at just getting out and just constantly getting out to people, find a business you believe in, and just show people what you think about your business. Show people you believe in your business. And you can have some incredible days, y'all. I can tell you that. You put the work in, find the right combination, and people are going to relate to you. And the next thing you know, you have that ability to be able to quit your job or maybe pay your house off or anything like that. Yo, I can tell you, 26 years in the restaurant business, the most money I ever had in the bank was $15,000. 26 years. Now, I made some good decisions in the past and this and that, but y'all, it took me getting free from the job to buy my dream car, to be able to pay my house off, to start working on a house. I got a $3,000 driveway I've just recently had done in the front, little half drive from an old Victorian house, and my house isn't finished, But the whole point is, it took me getting free from a job for me to really start being able to do this kind of things. So since I've been free from a job May 7th, I have been in Power Lead Systems since before then. So I really started realizing the power of Power Lead Systems and what it could mean to me. And that's what this is going to be for y'all. I actually made a little diagram right here, but let me show you pictures real quick. That was right here is me and my little boy. I was trying to take a selfie. Some of these pictures didn't turn out as good as I wanted. It was so sunshine was so bright I couldn't halfway see on my phone what I was taking a picture of. But the days like this are make absolutely incredible days. How do I know it's important to my little boy? He goes to lay down and prays before he goes to bed, and he wanted to thank God for a great day that me and my little boy we had together yesterday. And I know it means a lot to him. And the whole time, it's just me, the teacher, and all the kids, and maybe about two or three other parents. It's awesome. It's definitely something you want to do. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get started. Obviously, Power Lead Systems, y'all. That's me and my little boy right here. That's pictures a couple of years ago. I was still working at that time, so I've gained about 20, I think about 25 pounds since then. Coming home, being free from a job, sitting on my butt every day, it does make a difference. You will gain weight if you ain't careful. Okay, so Power Lead Systems. This is going to be some of the bullet points. What I consider the best things about it, things you can do with Power Lead Systems that's really going to set you apart. The number one thing that I consider for Power Lead Systems. Now, everybody can use Power Lead Systems however they want to use it. That's fine. The power to brand you in any business show. Okay. If you find a business you really believe in, and everybody's using default landing page sales pages, and you go through here and you decide that you're going to start making your own videos, and you're going to explain the business, because Who's a better spokesman for your business than you? Nobody. Nobody's better about your business. Nobody. You're not gonna find a better public relations guy or anybody, bigger cheerleader than you for your own business. So what do you really got to do, y'all? Is just find something you believe in. Open your mouth. Start putting you in the content itself. Okay. Now I will show you an example of this. This is me right here. This is one of my landing pages. It's a share code we have, which is something that you can do. I'll talk about that a little bit more in just a second, as a matter of fact. But this is one of 19 different landing pages I've created for my team, people that come into Power Lead Systems with us, and their team that go underneath them as well, so that we can help bring in new members. So I'm already building landing pages, sales pages, right? So this video here is me talking for about 2 minutes explaining what being free from the job has meant to me and my little boy after 26 years of working in the restaurants. And it really, I think it gives a chance for people to connect with me. Well, you can have your story. Everybody's got their story. Everybody does. People think they don't. You do. If you're putting your story there, people are getting a chance to relate to you. Now, just know if they relate to you before they go see the sales funnel, even if it is the one that's from the business, maybe they got a great page or something, whatever the business is, then great, y'all. But wouldn't it be awesome for them to connect with you, get to know who their sponsor is going to be, feel good about them before they went to the sales page? I mean, think about that. How much value will come from that alone? Okay, so pages like this are very, very important. Now, this is me explaining the business, you know, from inside the sales funnel itself. It's a 20-minute video. I talk a lot about being, the business itself, explaining gold, diamond, platinum, the upgrades in the business, what it's meant to me, and I show a lot of, proof of income. This is a sales page that my people that come into business with me get to use as well. Okay, and it shows some proof of income, $4,000 pays. I've got weeks right here where I literally show how many diamonds are coming in. Things that here's testimonials from people that's in the business. It's not just me, y'all. I've got a lot of people. It shows me getting 43 gold members. Don't you remember that? I just want to talk about that a little bit as well. But I show people having the very first gold member. I don't want just to overwhelm people with people who are these six-figure earners, and that's the only ones they see. I want them to know that I've got people in here showing their very first, sale as well. I think it's real important. But this right here, y'all, are some of the pages that you're capable of creating. This is a training page I built just for Power Lead Systems. This is another page I showed to set everything up. Here is a landing page I made that lets you go that I literally put the entire Three Stooges video in here. It's trying something different. This is me doing, the Twilight Zone. There's just one of many, many that I've created inside my own sales funnel that my downline can use, right? So that's about my favorite one right here, though. It's been a really good one. Okay, so what am I actually doing, y'all? I'm branding myself. People get to connect with me before they get to even go inside the sales funnel. And think about that, y'all. How valuable that really is. Now, I'm also the one explaining everything in the sales funnel. But even if I didn't, if it went to a great sales page, that little connection could have been enough right there to say, you know what, I know who the sponsor is. I feel good about my sponsor. I got a chance to relate to them. Me talking about working 65 hours a week, every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, working 40 hours in 3 days. There's a lot of people, they may not be in the restaurant business, but you know what they could relate to? Working a lot of hours. What else could they relate to? I can tell you something. I can't tell you the number of times I have people that signed up with me in the business and would call me and talk to me, right? Got to be accessible. And they tell me the reason that they wanted to join me is because they could tell I was a good dad, that they could relate to that. You never know where people are going to relate to you from. You have no idea, y'all. I've had my cat a lot of times in the videos. A lot of times she's asleep on my lap, and sometimes she'll get up and walk around or be in the background or something like especially if I'm pointing over there. Um, I got a countertop. My cat walks around a lot of times. I got people that even comment about that. You'd be amazed what people can relate to you to. I've had people comment just talking about my cat before. It's amazing, but that's great. Everybody's got their story to show people. Brand yourself, and when people get to meet who you are, think about it, y'all. You didn't work with these people. You didn't go to school with these people. They don't really know who you are. That's a great thing because some of y'all are a little scared that somebody's going to know who you are. Something like that. Getting seen is the whole point in the first place, right? If you're not going to get seen, you're not going to grow. But imagine these people that get to meet you and you are the power lead system guy. That's how they acknowledge you. That's how they get to know who you are. That is very, very powerful. That's the kind of branding that you want to have, and you can easily do with power lead systems. Stand out to everyone in your business. If everybody, and I mean everybody, is doing um, have their own landing page and sales page that comes from the business, how much standing out are you really going to do? I've seen a lot of times where I was in rev shares or whatever the new fad is, and everybody looked like a carbon copy of each other. Here I go. Have you ever heard the saying before? It's a big one. Observe the masses and do the opposite. Y'all, I can tell you, that's a lot of times what's going to make you stand out. And how can you get any better than you standing there or someone like you? It could be me until you're ready to do your own content stuff if that ever takes place, which I hope it will one day. Standing there with your hand out, greeting people into your business. You see what I'm saying? So standing out has got a lot to do with people connecting with you and not being like everybody else. It puts you head and shoulders above everybody else. Okay, I just hit up on a little bit duplication for your entire team. Okay, Power Lead Systems. One of the biggest things you can do for yourself is to give the self power of duplication. So if I make something that absolutely works, if I'm out there getting cold leads and I'm getting 70, 80 cold leads, I'm getting 7 signups at a ridiculous ratio, and I have with my sales funnel, right? That literally that ratio. And if I'm getting that, maybe you would like to use my sales funnel. The whole objective is if you're succeeding, I'm succeeding. Okay? And I'm going to go a little more than that as well in just a little bit to fully understand how that works. But I want you to do well in your business. I want you to take and use what's called share codes right here, right? Now, what a share code is anybody's in Power Lead Systems that is a silver or better gets the ability to use the share codes for any kind of businesses. Now, when you have a share code that sets up the autoresponder email that automatically goes out for you, has landing pages to sales pages, and it goes to your referral links for the businesses that you do. Okay. And almost every one of them has got a page that shows you how to set that up. I am no different. This is it right here. And if you notice, I have illustrations. I've got the share codes right here. I show all the illustrations exactly what to do. And I also have me in the video showing me getting it done. Most share codes, y'all, are going to be built about along those lines so that you'll know how to put it all together. But can you imagine, y'all, you branding you getting out, finding a business you believe in, telling everybody what you think about your business, and then creating a share code for your whole team. And then them getting out there to the people as well. Now, I will highly suggest that in time, you take my share code, copy it, take and put whatever backgrounds you want into it. Take whatever videos I've made. If you're my team, you're more welcome to use any video I've made. I've made over 900 videos. Pretty sure you might find a video you like to use, possibly. Put it in there. You do whatever you like to do. Could be this video as well. Whatever works for you, you're more than welcome to try it, have it, put you in it, do whatever you like to do. You've got my total permission with my share code to manipulate any way. If it helps you, it's a win, and that's what matters. Okay? Okay. Something a lot of people don't really know about Power Lead Systems, we have a strong email campaigns and broadcasting. Now, my broadcast is to thousands of people. Last year, in last August, I actually started a brand new business August the 1st. I broadcasted to my people. I got 100 and I was over 125 leads in like a day and a half from broadcasting out to my people, letting them know I got a brand new business. This is what you need. Broadcasting is very, very powerful. And Power Lead Systems has got a great broadcast that you can send directly. Pick who you go to, whatever. There's all sorts of ways to be organized. Type up whatever you like and just go at it. Um, Strong email campaigns. That means that we've got where, like on day one, they come through. Autoresponder emails are, most of y'all do. Day one, as soon as they come through, they get an email that lets them know this. I would still suggest having a follow up email from you, plus the email campaign that goes out from the autoresponder emails. Day three, they'll get another email. These are reminders about your business, and there's always a link inside of it, and it automatically could have your name up there. It could automatically say their name, and you could put pictures in, all sorts of things. You can make your own emails. You can take the emails that Power Lead System has for Power Lead Systems. You can take emails that Power Lead Systems has made for universal anybody for whatever business. You can take it, copy, manipulate it, whatever you can think of. Excuse me. You're more than welcome to do that inside of Power Lead Systems. And y'all, you got to think about this. What does that make? It makes Power Lead Systems all in one system. There's nothing that you really can't do in this business. It's absolutely incredible. Now, there is 3 ways I consider that you can really use Power Lead Systems. In the last almost a little over 2.5 years, I've done all 3. Right now, I'm selling Power Lead Systems directly. That's what my share code was just a second ago. It showed me explaining Power Lead Systems, all my landing pages. I've got a built-in training page. I've got access to my YouTube channel, which is going to constantly be me putting up new content for Power Lead Systems. I'll also have at my YouTube channel, just so you know, I just hit 2,000 subscribers, 2,006 subscribers, matter of fact. I've got a playlist right here. I'm guessing probably got close to 30 videos in here. I want you to listen to this. Day 1 solutions to Power Lead Systems. How to make and use momentum. My Power Lead Systems leveraging businesses. I can tell you that has been a priceless video right by itself. Not all of these are just about this. I also show people, here's a good example, how to make buttons and install them for your sales pages. Talk about email campaigns. I even show you how to swap out videos. Anything that I felt that would help you in creating your pages, manipulating pages, or things of that nature, I try to put here inside that campaign. Some things are strategies that have worked very, very well for me. I got free from a job in 6 months with nothing more than a phone and a Facebook account. Okay. Shortly after, I was making how many times I went number one on in businesses I was in, number one, producer in the opportunities, and I also have been to the point where I was able to go from 0 to 10,000 plus a month in the first 90 days, up to 13,000, up to 40,000 a month, and I don't do paid advertising. I might have something in here that you might want to hear, and here I am doing the videos to explain it to you. If I was you, I'll subscribe to that channel so I can listen to content like this, and so I can get in the back pocket and listen to these videos. That's exactly what my YouTube channel is for. Okay, so definitely make sure you connect with that, especially if you're coming into Power Lead Systems. And so if I'm doing Power Lead Systems directly, that means me focusing directly at Power Lead Systems. Then I'm getting my commissions coming in from that, and that's all I'm focusing on. It is my primary business. Okay, you can also, if you prefer, use the tools inside of Power Lead Systems and promote just the primary business. So let's say you got this big business. I've got a lot of downline to use MCA, Motor Club of America. I'm not in it, but I see a lot of people that's using that right now. So they're making their own content so they can stand out and get out there and they're promoting their primary business. You're more than welcome to do that, y'all. There's no requirement for you to sell anything inside of PLS. What I would highly suggest you do would be, if I was doing MCA videos, y'all, if that's what I was doing, then I would still tell people the answer to MCA is Power Lead Systems. How many people are you still going to get into your PLS business just because you're reaching people out that way? So it's not hard. And here's a really good one as well. Make a sales funnel that has the primary business sitting right here, and then PLS on the next page. So you got Power Lead Systems and this. You can do both together. And people that go through here, and let them know, y'all, if you're already in this primary business, that's fine. If you need PLS, here you go, and you can use my sales funnel, and vice versa. People are in Power Lead Systems. If you jump my primary business, here's a share code that's really going to help you out. You'll be able to get a little bit of leveraging from one business to the other, and that's pretty powerful as well. Okay, now I mentioned a minute ago people that just come in and use their tools. Okay, if that's you, if that's all you want to do, that's called silver. It's $30 a month, right? You get to use everything I just described, get to make everything, whatever you like to do. Share codes have access to them, making them everything. Here's the problem. If you're a gold affiliate, it's $53 a month. You get 2 people, 3 people on your pay line, and it pays for itself from there on out. You don't have to worry about anything. And I can tell y'all, it was really be sickening because you don't get to make any money from Power Lead Systems at silver at all. But in gold, it automatically starts paying for itself. I have not paid for Power Lead Systems at all since I've been in it because I have always had downline that I've created that wind up taking care of the bill every month. So I would highly suggest. As a matter of fact, if you notice, I don't have silver even listed because it's not the solution, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you need to be gold at minimum and take this thing seriously because this can change everything. Power Lead Systems can change everything. So we're gonna talk about gold as the first one. Gold again is $53 a month minimum to come into. Now that's what I consider. I consider that to be the minimum. 53 a month, and it's got some really strong viewpoints as to why you want to be gold as well. First of all, we have an awesome pass up system. Okay, I want you to listen to this. Every other one till you reach 10 people, then every 5th person is a pass up. Okay, so let me say that I come in here, I come into the business, right? And every other one I put in till 10 goes to you. Now you got every other person that I'm putting into your business. This is $20 a month every month that this person is active is going into your pay that came from me, right? So let's say that I've got the first 10. Now after I've reached my 10, the next 4 are mine, and the 5th one goes up to you, and it stays that way, y'all. Now that's absolutely an incredible thing. So let me show you real quick. First of all, if that's you up here at the top, and this is me, and you bring in 2 more, it's already paying for itself. Definitely go gold, y'all. That's just common sense right by itself, right? Okay, now let me show you. Every Wednesday is payday in the Power Lead Systems world. This is me getting paid every week nonstop. This is a couple months old, but this is a good picture I had, so I just went ahead and used it. This shows me getting paid nonstop every week for 2 years plus nonstop. Every Wednesday is payday. And it's rock solid, y'all. It only cost me $1. On Wednesday, I get the email. I click into Paylution. That's the place that we go through. Paylution is owned by Michael Price, who is the owner of Priceless Possibilities, and is very respectful. And for $1, y'all, it is sitting in my bank usually about a day, day and a half later, and it cost me but $1. That's absolutely incredible. I love it. Every Wednesday is the new Friday. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday is a holiday. So, and you get to see that. People posting their weekly income in Power Lead Systems, constantly posting there on, in the Facebook group, so you really get a chance to see what kind of money it's made. Now, I'm gonna show you something, y'all. I know this is tiny. You're just gonna have to believe me on this. This is the last 30 days of trying to blow it up so you can see it a little bit bigger. This was in 30 days right here. Y'all, I make as much as 40, even 45 gold members a month, right? Now, let's say that you sponsored me, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's say that you sponsored me, and I'm just going crazy with this, right? Okay, now if I make $1,200 this week in Power Lead Systems from gold members, if I make $1,200, you get a true 50% match of my entire team. Okay, so literally means that if I make $1,200, you make $600, and I'm only one person in your downline, right? So if you did find a beast that was just going crazy, that's great. But let me ask you something, y'all. Maybe I see me have 3, 4 gold members in one day right up here, right? What if it's not one person? What if it takes your whole team to get something like this? Can you imagine Every other one of your entire team going up to you, plus then from there on out, one out of every five goes up to you. Think about that, y'all. Your team members altogether would be worth more than if it was just me doing that, because it'd be a constant climb up to the 1 to the 10 and things of that nature. It is a beautiful way of getting paid. Another great thing about this pay structure, y'all, is it makes the team help each other. You understand what I'm saying? So that is a beautiful thing. Okay, now I want you to look at this. I won't explain this again. That's you up there at the top. This is me. So every other one that I put in, so let's say this is one, this yours, two, that one's yours, this one, this one, this one, until I reach 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 came from me. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 4 are mine from there on out. And then there's the fifth one. Look at how many people I've put in your business while I was building my business. Now, the beauty of this is every person that I'm putting inside of my business, I get a 50% match of anything they make. And that is true with these as well. You get to $20 a month, but these are still my sponsored people. So I get a 50% match. So you get literally a 20, so you make $120 a month every month as long as these people are still in Power Lead Systems. And that's, I think that's more than fair. But can you imagine, y'all, having 20 people down below y'all, and the number of people that can potentially start coming up? It becomes real simple to understand the power of what gold can do for you inside of Power Lead Systems. Okay, once again, y'all, just to review, this is you up here at the top. You bring in 3 people in gold. It's more than enough to pay for itself because it's $20 a month. You get an email letting you know that you're getting paid. Get paid on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, like clockwork, it comes in. I've never had any issues, not a day's worth of any issues in Power Lead Systems. Rock solid business. A lot of respect to them. Every other one, till you reach 10, it's going to be a pass up. And that's true with your entire team that you got down below you. And then you also get every 5th one from there on out. It stays that way forever. It's a very fair way of getting paid. Again, if I made $1,200 this week in gold members, you would make $600, and I'm only one person. So imagine starting to think about what potential that can become in gold right by itself. Okay, and the best part is this is all residual income. Residual is gold income. That's very, very valuable. Okay, just do 2 or 3, and it pays for itself. Now, what I really got excited about for me was diamond. Okay, and I'm gonna explain diamond real good here. When I first got into Power Lead Systems, first month in, I made $700. Okay, now understand when you're doing every other one for a little bit, and it takes a little while to build a team up. To be honest, so a lot of pass ups are going up. Half of what I made my first month in Power Lead Systems came from diamond sales alone. Now think about that. Diamond is what I would consider now money, right? You pay one time. Let's see this real quick. One time, $147. You only pay one time. There is no monthly anything else. Once you are paid, you are good to go. Now, you do have to be gold to be diamond. You can't say, well, you know what? I'm just going to do diamond. I'm not going to do the gold part. You got to have gold to be diamond. Okay, just understand that you cannot bypass it. That's a given. Okay, at 147 one time, 125 of it goes back to the people. PLS makes $22. Now imagine that. Look at how much money we're making compared to Power Lead Systems. That is a heck of a ratio, y'all. Now, just to let you know also, this is real important. We'll scroll back and let you see this. Out of the 53 a month that we paid, right? 30 of it goes back to us. 30 of it, once again, where we're getting paid more money than Power Lead Systems is. Every $20 would go to the sponsor, and the sponsor above them gets paid $10. Don't even come out your income. It's part of that $53. That $10 goes up. That's where that 50% match comes from. You see what I'm saying? It comes from the pay itself. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, So let me explain the 125 for you. 125, every time that a diamond falls in your pay line, you get $100. If the sponsor above you was diamond, they get paid $25 just because you got paid $100. So that's a beautiful thing. That's where the 125 comes. It's going to be two tiers. The first is going to be the diamond. Now here's the sad part, y'all. It is not always the next person in line. If the sponsor above you did not go diamond, then it goes to the next person who did go diamond. So it gets to go up and to the next one. So that $125 really gets to go to that next sponsor. So in other words, the 100 here and the 25 goes to here. Okay. Diamond also has a pass up as well. Now this is an easy way to make money, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. And I can honestly say, best $147 I ever spent and best decision I made coming into online business. That is a fact. I personally got over 200 diamonds in a little over 2 years. 200 personal diamonds, y'all. I want you to listen to this real quick. Okay. So this is exactly how diamond works. So this is me right here. I come in, I go diamond right from day one. You come in and you say, you know what? I'm not going to go diamond right now. And you know what? That's okay because I still get paid either way. Let's say that the next 10 people down below you, and I put the word, I have no clue who these people are. And it's true. I may not know any of these people right here, right? And you put these 10 people down. It could be all you sponsored or down below one leg. You may not even know half of these people or 2/3 of these people yourself. You didn't influence these people to go diamond. Why would you? You're not even diamond, right? So some of these people more than likely would have went diamond, but you didn't influence them to go diamond, so they didn't go. So let's say the 11th one down here, way down here, you don't know who she is. I don't know who she is. Let's say that she says, maybe she's in our Facebook group. She sees me posting ridiculous amount of diamonds, y'all. You see this right here? This was just I didn't want to be look like ant writing. So I tried it, but I could post a lot more images than this. And you see me where I'm doing 2 diamonds in a day. 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds. Excuse me. Let me get a swallow. All right. And she sees this. And it's not just Shawn getting paid. My downline's getting paid. I get, my downline gets diamonds, things of that nature. They get in the Facebook group where there's 41,000 people, and they constantly see these new diamonds coming in. She gets it. She's been influenced. She was influenced, wasn't by you, but she gets influenced to do it. It bypasses every one of these people, including you, and goes to me. Let me show y'all. That's her bypassing every one of them. I don't even know who she is. I just got paid $100. Now think about that. While this is taking place, you will get an email, and it's either going to be a good email or a bad email. What does that mean? It means she just paid 147 one time. They were not qualified. You were not qualified. You all get an email just letting you know you just lost $100. You will continue to get these emails from every person down below you until you get qualified. Yo, how many emails would it take for you to realize that you are losing money by not being diamond? And remember, out of that 147, 125 goes back to us. It is a no-brainer like you wouldn't believe, y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. You never, ever do a business halfway. Never. The difference between especially starting off in diamond in this, y'all, compared to just gold, think about it, y'all. Instead of $100 a week, you could be having $300, $400 weeks easily just because of a couple of diamonds. So yes, it's well worth it, y'all. And look at this. These are only a few diamonds. That is a bunch of them right here, y'all. Again, I got over 200 of them in a very short period of time. But it also has the passive system, just like gold. So if you sponsored me, and here I go in here putting stuff like this in here, every other one through the first 5 would be yours. And then every 5th one is going to be yours. How often does this happen? Diamond yesterday was a pass up from me. and a gold member yesterday was passed up from me to my sponsor. It's worth it, y'all. Believe me, I have no problem. It means that the next 4 diamonds and the next 4 gold members are now mine. So diamond is definitely at 147, 125 of going back to the people plus pass ups is well worth it. Okay. Now, this right here, okay, just like it says here, awesome upgrade and simply a must. I totally agree. This is platinum explained. Okay, I will say something, y'all. When I first got into power lead systems, I was a hardhead. I did not go platinum on day one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that I did. I was smart enough that I went diamond and I focused to get those diamond cells out, but I did not focus at the platinums. I was not telling people to go platinum, and it wound up costing me. And I'll explain how much in just a second. Platinum is the biggest thing we have at this moment inside of Power Lead Systems. Is $497 one time. Okay. Once again, out of that 497, 450 of it goes back to the people. So it's $400 for that first tier. It's 2 tiers, just like diamond, and it's $50 to the next person. So in other words, if you were platinum, you paid $497. I came in, I go ahead and go platinum underneath you. You get paid $400. Now the next person down below me, if they go platinum, I get paid to 400, and you get paid $50, and you had nothing to do with that, right? One of the beautiful things about platinum is there is no pass ups. All is yours. So when you are platinum, there will be no platinums to go past you ever. So there is no diamond every other one. So the ones who may not be crazy about the whole pass up system, well, good, because this is the answer for you. There will be no pass ups. Okay. This is the biggest commission in Power Lead Systems at this moment, just like I just said. This is the difference between $100 a week and $1,000 plus life changing weeks. Okay. So once again, this is you. This is me. I go platinum. This is the one person down below me. So you get paid $400 for me going platinum. And then when they go platinum, you get paid $50 from this person going platinum. See what I'm saying? So that's exactly what this explains. And once again, there's no bypasses past you. Only other people at different arms, however far down it goes. Once again, it doesn't matter if it's 10 people, 20 people down below. If they are not platinum, it bypasses all of them, and either you'll get the 400 or you get the $50 pay. So it's an incredible thing. You definitely want to be part of this. Now, these are platinums the last few months. The reason I say the last few months, y'all, you heard me say earlier, I've tried promoting Power Lead Systems with other businesses. I've promoted other businesses by themselves. And now I'm focusing at just Power Lead Systems. Because I'm making it my primary, I'm putting a lot more emphasis inside of Power Lead Systems for Platinum, right? I want you to look at this. This right now is the last few months that I've made. This is 2 platinums in the same day, 2 platinums in the same day. This is not even including them going gold or diamond. This is incredible income. It's called a fast start bonus, is what you get when you get an email letting you know. When I first started, you heard me say earlier, I did not go platinum on day one. My first month, I didn't lose a platinum. But you remember what I told you? I wasn't influencing people to go platinum either. I was influencing people to go diamond. I was making that diamond pay, right? Big difference between $100 with every other one pass up to diamond to $400 commissions back to back to back to back. Now, second month in, and the reason I remember this, y'all, I got free from a job May 7th of 2015. We had a four-wheeler, and I didn't even know about this until I got free from a job. Me and my little boy had been riding in the fields behind the house, and I found these. The hill went up and dropped back down in the field. It was a little field, right? You couldn't really see it from the house. I've been in my house for like 15 years. I had no idea. There's a pond back there behind my house. I had no idea there was a pond back there. So, and around the pond where they dug it out, there's 10-foot clay holes all the way around, 10-foot hills, perfect for riding a four-wheeler. So May the 7th, I quit my job. May the 8th, me and my little boy decided to take the whole day because I was going to appreciate the whole day. We went on the four-wheeler back there fishing and playing on the clay hole. While we were back there, I remember getting an email, and it's like, ding, I just made $100. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm not even working today, online business, and I'm getting paid $100. That was incredible. Well, this is when the smile disappeared. Almost about 5 seconds later, I got another email. Ding! To let me know I just lost $400. Just like I showed you earlier with the $100 emails that you miss, same thing with platinum, y'all. If you do not get fully aligned in your business, all these right here are going to be terrible emails letting you know you just lost $400. Can you imagine getting two of these emails in the same day letting you know that you just lost $400, $800 in the same day? And that was only two gold members. What would you rather have? $40 a month, and potentially one of those two might even be a pass up, or $800 a day, $840 a day. And they probably went diamond. You see what I'm saying? This is the difference between $100 a week and thousands of dollars per week. That's the honest truth, y'all. Now, on this also, last 6 months, I have not promoted Power Lead Systems directly by itself for 6 months. I've been doing it for maybe 2.5, 3 months now. I went back and I did the math on this because I thought I was getting a lot of platinums in here, right? There is a 68% chance, this is the last 6 months, that I will get a $400 sale every week, right by itself. Now think about it, y'all. After 26 years of being in the restaurant business, it wasn't quite half my pay, but that's amazing that just every week, that's almost a given that I'm gonna get paid one of those. Excuse me. And a lot of the ratio went down because I wasn't promoting this business for the first 3 months with platinum necessarily. See what I'm saying? I wasn't focusing at just Power Lead Systems. So my ratio for the months to come is only going to get better and better and better. What does it mean? It means don't ever do a business halfway. The difference between $497 making $450 for every commission, 400 plus the 50, like I said, going back, you get both commissions basically. It's a no-brainer, y'all. And the ones who go all in are way more likely to continue to do the business. Now, what does that mean? All right. If you got a gold member, they come in, they just go gold. They don't upsell. You didn't inspire them. You didn't influence them. You're getting around the right kind of people that's going to show pay like this and this. And I wanted to show this as an example. I use Facebook and YouTube, obviously, right? I do a lot of YouTube videos. Something like this is what I would post in the Facebook group, y'all. This is nothing tremendous, yet it just stands out. It pops out. This is free software and just the screenshots. And I put some, use Paint that everybody's got on their computer and put some text up there. And this is what I got. You know what I'm saying? This is it. It's not like I'm doing anything that anybody else can't do. I bust my butt. I get momentum. I take that momentum and I make more momentum. It's not hard, y'all. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't go all in, you are going to wind up shooting yourself in the foot. You're going to get so many emails, and you're going to be sending your people into a Facebook group where I am showing income of these diamonds like this right here, and I'm showing income of like this platinums right here, and I'm showing where I'm getting paid every week. Where's it at? Well, you see it in the background right here. You see it in the background also right here, where I'm getting paid every week, from Power Lead Systems, and I'm only one person, and there's 41,000 people in the Facebook group. Your people are going to get influenced. Either you are going to be ready and get paid or not. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. Last week, I made some pretty good money, right? I think I wound up getting 3 platinums in 6 days. I would like to tell you that every platinum was from my downline who was paid and ready to go. It's not true. Last week alone, y'all, I made over $500 from one downline who did not go diamond and did not go platinum in their business, and I wound up making over $500 just because this person did not go ahead and get themselves organized. Again, you do not want to get these emails, y'all. Just go ahead and say Power Lead Systems is what I need to do. It helps me in Power Lead Systems to make money. It helps me in my primary businesses that maybe you love right now to make money. And it helps you in doing both if that's what you want to do. It's entirely up to you how you want to get out to people. That doesn't really matter. Just don't do it halfway and give your money away. Because people like me, are going to be standing right here collecting these $400 payments, $100 payments left and right. And I'd much rather it go to you. Once you get that email, there is no going back. You cannot say, well, let me go ahead and get this because I see. Nope. It's, I got a second email that second month. May the 8th is when I got my first email saying I lost $100. A couple weeks later, I wound up getting a second email because I still didn't go platinum. That was $800, y'all, in that month, and it still haunts me to the day because those two emails are terrible emails. Thank God I was smart enough to not let that happen again. See, I was in 400s. Okay. People that go all in stay in Power Lead systems way, way longer and use their tools. Somebody comes in as just a gold member and that's it. They are not really invested in their money. See what I'm saying? I hope they hang around. I really, really do. But people who go diamond and go platinum, spend $500, 600, however much it is, they normally don't quit next week. What would you rather have? That you're getting paid $20 every month nonstop, plus you're fully aligned. You helped influence people, and you get them around people like me and other people, that tell people to go big in their business, because that's a given. And next thing you know, you made $500 plus $20 of ongoing continuous pay. That is the beauty of what people who upgrade are. It pays both ways, y'all. So this is like, tell people to go all in. It pays both ways for the commissions and like reason above, where I just stated the people who go diamond and platinum are way more likely to hang around longer. Just going to make more money in the process. Let these people learn to use your tools, and that makes a big difference. Want to see what life changing looks like? This was this is not even a tremendous day. This is just a day at the park, literally. But it was one of the days that would not have happened. You know what I'm saying? I would go get my little boy from school. We still do this, and we will go to Domino's and get a pizza, go to the park and have a picnic, and enjoy eating some Domino's pizza for the next 2-3 hours, watching him play with the other kids. And this is great days, y'all. I'd be lucky to get a day like this. Even though I was, I did have a couple of days off every week working a bunch of hours. Um, I'd still be lucky to have a day like this once a month with my little boy, to be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happens. People, I had to work in my yard, had to do this and that. You always got something to do, it seems like. We get to do this every day. And what kind of work am I doing? I'm doing it now. How hard is it to get free software or something like that? Mash a play button and tell people what you think about your business. It's a hell of a lot better than working 65 hours a week when my little boy's not even in the house with me, and I got babysitters that's over here. I get home so late after working 13, 14-hour shifts that he can't even be here. He'd be asleep before I got up. He'd be asleep before I got home. You got to think about it, y'all. What has it meant not just to me, but for him as well? You know what I'm saying? This, I said in the video the other day, um, this was actually, it wasn't in the summertime. I remember this, and Adam said the same thing when I showed him the picture. This was after school. I remember taking them, but we'd go get them. Sometimes I surprise them about once a week, and we'd go to Chuck E. Cheese. And at that time, there would be nobody there. Most of the parents are out working. The kids, just got out of school. Just there's nobody to really take them to Chuck E. Cheese. We would go there, eat, let that be our restaurant, and Adam would get to see Chuck E. Cheese right by himself and get to dance with him the entire time. You know, and I tell you, Adam prefers to go during that time. And not only that, the employees there, y'all, the employees actually come out here and start playing the video games with us and stuff because there's nothing for them to do. So Adam's really enjoyed it. That's the reason this picture means a lot to me. Is Adam sitting there dancing the entire time? He knows the Chucky dance better than anybody else, probably. All right, this is Adam. This is his best friend Junior right here, and this is another little neighbor. His name's Anthony. And again, y'all, this is just we decided to have a little picnic outside, and they wound up getting some more of the neighbors to come over. And this is a great weekend, y'all. My weekends did not exist. You can't have a restaurant on I-40 where, especially in the summertime, spring, or whatever, people are always heading to the beach. They're coming back from the beach, and it's a crazy busy place. I remember, y'all, literally. I ate one time a day, and I couldn't sit down to eat because if I did, I was too tired to get back up. I weighed about 25 pounds less because I ran my tail off. That's the honest truth, y'all. I was wore out. I was wore out. Now, let me show you something. Adam, of course, he's loving this day. Junior's right here in the middle. Junior is Adam's best friend. And I can tell you this, y'all. Adam decided, because Adam's always had big Christmases, Junior didn't have big Christmases. A lot of times Junior would come over and, he'd ask, why did Adam have such a big Christmas when he didn't? And I asked Adam if he could get Junior something for Christmas, what would he like to get him? Adam said he wanted an Xbox 360. I took Junior and Adam to go see Santa Claus. And while Junior was sitting on his lap, I said, if he says he wants a 360, I am going to get Junior an Xbox 360. It's what me and Adam are going to get him, right? No sooner than I was thinking it, that's the first thing Junior said. He really, really wanted one. So I went and bought Junior an Xbox 360. And a lady at the pawn shop that knew me from the restaurants years ago, she remembered or she heard what I was doing for Junior. Um, and so she let me know that she had 5 games. These are brand new games, y'all. Call of Duty, these games are still out that she wanted to give to Junior for his birthday, for Christmas. And so we wrapped it up, and I wrote up there on top of the present that that we were really really proud of him, and wanted him to have a really good Christmas. Adam woke up before 8 o'clock on Christmas morning, right? Adam had all of his presents underneath the tree. He didn't open not a single present, not even one, because he wanted Junior to open his. He wanted to see Junior's reaction to the Xbox 360 and the games. So Junior was at his mom's house. He didn't get to our house till 3 o'clock in the evening. I myself remember being a kid. There's no way I could have been like Adam and sit right there and watch TV and watch cartoons and watch YouTube with all the presents around me and not open a single one. I even told Adam, baby, it's fine. If you want to open one, just open one. He said, no, he wanted to wait for Junior because he wanted Junior to open presents at the same time he did. Junior got here at 3 o'clock, and my little boy waited for him to get here just to open his presents. I think it's really awesome for my little boy, care enough about his best friend to do that. So I was real impressed with that. But y'all, I can tell you, there's a lot of good things you can do when you're not strapped by money necessarily, and you'd be able to help the neighbors, things of that nature. I help my neighbors quite a bit. They help me. You know what I'm saying? It's just awesome that I can do stuff like that where I couldn't do it if you're strapped for money. You'd be amazed at how many people you'd help if money was not the issue, like most y'all or a lot of people are every day. Let me see here. This was the first day of summer vacation. The cat loves hanging around my little little boy, and she crawled up there and fell asleep. I thought it was a really pretty picture. But that's pretty much every day for us. Get up, go, lay on the couch. He watch some YouTube videos, things of that nature. I usually get out to people, in the business doing videos and things of that nature. Go anywhere we want to go. Our favorite place is Myrtle Beach. We got a favorite resort down there. Go so much that the manager started giving me T-shirts. I literally, I got a yellow shirt also. It's got some stuff in the back too. I get those for free because we went so often that the manager knew that, and I was telling people how great that resort was. So, and he'd hear people tell them that I told them, to make sure they let them know it was me that sent them, and he heard that, so he wound up giving me T-shirts and stuff. It's pretty awesome. But y'all, I can tell you, just being home every day with my little boy is a huge blessing. This is Pickle Festival. I worked in a restaurant in Mount Olive, which is the next town over from me, for a long time. We were one of the people who, gave pizzas out and stuff like that. Used to sell pizzas at the Pickle Festival event. I was not able to ever go to it because I was always working. Pickle Festival was a big thing. I never it was over a decade. It was 12 years before I had a chance to go to Pickle Festival. Since the time before, and that's the biggest event in Mount Olive, the biggest event they have. And now, every year, me and Adam's usually one of the first people that go, and we literally stay until, as a matter of fact, we had to leave that day. We parked a long ways away and it started raining. Everybody else had left, and we enjoyed running in the rain, as a matter of fact. But I don't miss seeing things like that, y'all. My little boy, there was this little girl, really beautiful little girl, and she was really attracted or attached to Adam the whole time. And I remember if they went anywhere, she was like, "I'm not climbing up this wall unless Adam can go with me." It was just really, really sweet. I got a chance to be there. I took some really good pictures of them together. But this is Pickle Festival as well, y'all. Can you imagine missing days like this because of work? I missed too many of them, y'all. This business had everything to do with why my businesses took off like they did. I was making up to 40,000 a month in a business, you know, that using my landing pages, my sales pages. I was number one in the leaderboards with Power Lead Systems attached. Every business I've ever done, Power Lead Systems had a strong part of it. It's like I said, the income I make right now, the income I've been making the entire time, it's life changing and it's a blessing. And I can tell you, honestly, y'all, even if I didn't make a dollar in Power Lead Systems, which I always made money in Power Lead Systems, even if I didn't, you could sign me up for the next 5 years because I understand what this is, what that means for my business, what explaining the business means to my business, what being able to duplicate for my team does for my business. That's what Power Lead Systems is really all about. That's the honest truth. So, and just like I said, I easily could have put down here, my field trip yesterday. That could have been one of the images right here. Um, it's a blessing, y'all. Just being here every day with my little boy. And there's one of my yellow shirts that I got for free for going to Myrtle Beach so much. I remember wearing it yesterday because the kids were talking about the image on the back. So, all right, y'all. This is what you need to do. Power Lead Systems compensation. You see, gold, $53 a month. 30 of it goes back to the people. You get a 50% match of everything that your downline makes. Does that not sound fair? Seriously. Of course it's fair. Diamond, one time only, and you're always diamond. 147. 147, 125 of it goes back. Plus you get passives every other one. Of course, $100 emails letting you know they're coming in. You're going to get these emails. Either you're going to love them or you're going to hate them. That's up to you. But I can tell you, if you miss one email, that's enough that the next one would have been your money in the clear. And that's more than, it's more than fair. Platinum, y'all, $497, $450 goes back to the people. Once again, showing that Power Lead Systems is more fair to its people than it is for its own good, to be perfectly honest. One-time payment, y'all. It lets people stay connected into their business, and you don't have to worry about the worst email I ever got in my life letting me know I've just lost $400. That is gone. You've taken that out. Now, what I like to personally do, anybody who comes into the business with me, excuse me, and they go all in, I like to try to set up time to do one-on-ones. I usually do FaceTime, well, not FaceTime, Facebook videos, or I can talk on the phone, whichever one you like to do. And I will spend as much time as you feel. I like to find out exactly where you're at in your business. What ways would you like to get out the people, things of that nature. So if you go all in, y'all, then we'll set up a time and we'll be able to, and see what really works for you. Of course, I've got my YouTube channel. I can tell you exactly what I'm thinking, exactly what I'm doing, exactly how I'm building my business. I try things all the time. You learn by applying action, y'all. The good or bad doesn't matter as long as you don't quit. You're learning something, and that's something a lot of people don't grasp. The ones that apply actions, the ones that try things and see what happens, are the ones that make it. The ones that the one experiments the most wins, and that's the honest truth when it comes to online business. So what you want to do, y'all? If you're not in Power Lead Systems, click down below. You'll probably wind up going to this one right here. The reason it looks like a video game is because it is. My little boy had everything to do with why I got into online business, and his favorite video game was Plants vs. Zombies at the time when I made this. So I decided to use that, And that's where I also talk about, being free from a job, what it's meant to me and my little boy, in the last couple of years, being there from birthday to birthday. So you'll get a chance to look at that if you like. Go through and I explain it in this video here. The images I got earlier come from this video. These little balls are bouncing around and jumping and stuff like that, and get a little bit different perspective on explaining it. And I do it very thoroughly in this video as well. But go ahead and sign up, y'all. Go ahead and go diamond right from day one. I would highly suggest going platinum as soon as you can. Do not be the idiot like I was and wind up losing those $400 commissions back to back. This is your sales page. You click the number 2 right here, and that's going to let you go to this page that shows you how to set everything up. Again, just listen to the illustration. They'll have it when you're done. They'll have everything up and going. See the landing pages. That's here. My training page. That's my training page right here. There's a lot of videos. All this is just Power Lead Systems. Inside of here, I showed you how to swap videos out, all sorts of things like that. I do some crazy things in here too. I have some fun. So, but y'all, listen, go ahead and sign up at minimum. Go ahead and go gold, go diamond, go platinum, go all in. We'll set up a time so I can do a one-on-one with you directly. And friend me on Facebook, y'all. Definitely friend me on Facebook, and I'll personally welcome you into the Facebook group, and we look forward to seeing you. All right, appreciate it.